Well, hey guys, it is Mr. Gallion here, coming at you live from the Gallion studio. Um, so this is kind of weird. I just want to take a minute and tell you what's going on, what I know for sure at this point, and what I don't know, and what at least the next couple weeks, if not longer, are going to look like. Um, I'm going to start out with some good news. I don't know how much good news you've heard lately. There's a lot of wacky news out there and kind of concerning news, but I have something that I think you guys will like, and that is that as of late last week, they have decided there is no more EOC for this class. Um, because whether we're out for 2 weeks or 3 weeks or the rest of the year, it's not the same as if we were there, and I think we all know that. So, hey, if nothing else, some of you just got really excited because you have a much better chance uh, of of passing because that EOC is tough. So at this point, all of you should be able to pass, no matter where you are, because I let you redo all your stuff. So we're going to figure out how that works exactly in the weeks to come. Um, and anyway, so a couple things I want to talk to you about. Hopefully things get a little higher quality in the next couple days. Maybe I'll use PowerPoint to talk through things or whatever. But I just want to talk at you kind of direct today and tell you what's going on. So the question is, what does the rest of class look like, or at least the next couple weeks of class? The next couple weeks of class are going to look really a lot like what we've done some of those times when I say, hey, we can't quite get to this section, so go watch this video online, take a quiz online, like a Google Forms thing, and then I'll have you submit something through Google Classroom. Really, in that way, it's not completely foreign from what we've done in the past. So, um, for you guys, that's actually good news. None of it's going to be too shocking and surprising. Um, Everything's going to be submitted through Google Classroom, I think. Um, there may be some exceptions to that, but we'll see. Um, so hang in there and keep checking Classroom. If you don't have access to that for some reason, if you can't get to it, shoot me an email, and I'll make sure you get that. Um, so a couple other things I want to mention. What about office hours? Well, office hours, I'm going to handle office hours at I don't know about at the regular time. Keep an eye on Classroom again, and I'll tell you. But I'm going to handle Google Classroom, or sorry, office hours through something called Zoom, which maybe you've seen people use already. I know some churches are using it, a lot of businesses. It allows for communication over the internet. So I could be in there and I could have a Zoom room with maybe 10 or 15 of you in there. Um, or we could just do one-on-one even. It's kind of like Skype, except that you can see, if I choose to let you, you can see sort of a window of, think about it like the Brady Bunch intro, if you've ever seen that, where you've got like 9, pictures of people looking around at each other. I can mute you guys. I can talk to you individually. That's what I'm thinking. Some of you might need some more individualized help though, and I'm happy to make that work too. Really, whatever works the best. That's one of those things we don't know, but we're going to still have office hours. And I think what we've been told is that we need to do office hours at least twice a week now. Um, I think. Again, I could be wrong. So if you're hearing other things, just hold in there. And I'm going to be available to you if you need me. If there's anything you're struggling with and you're like, I don't want to wait till office hours, shoot me an email and we'll set up a time to talk. Okay. Um, let's see here. One of the other questions might be for some of you, what if I'm failing? We had that deal before about things you had to complete. Um, so here's what that's going to look like. So that the deal was you had to get an 80 or above on the EOC. Well, sorry, 70 or above on the EOC. That's gone. Um, you had to have an 80 or above on all your tests, and that's still true. We're going to work on how to retake tests, and I think you're going to be very open to what I'm going to offer. You had to get all the brainscapes done. That's still true. You had to get all the USA test preps done within an 80 or above, and that's still true. You also had to attend office hours at least 4 times, and I'm going to have to think a little more about that because online office hours aren't the same as office hours in person. So Just kind of hold tight, and we'll see what that's going to look like. Um, it's going to be weird, but we're going to get through this. Make sure you email me. I expect to get a lot of emails in the next few days, and we'll see. Maybe we even need to do some Zoom teaching where I'll say, hey, come on this day, or open up your computer on this day, and I'll kind of deal with some of the things like we might in class on a normal day, where we could all be in one big group chat. We had the faculty do that last week, where we had like 27 people in one big Zoom room, and Mr. Dillard talked with us, and he muted everybody while he was talking, and then he took some individual questions, and we can do that too. It's not the same as class, but I think it's a possibility. So, man, a couple things that I would say be on the lookout for. We just talked about the Great Depression and World War II, and kind of some of the political and economic impacts of all that. And people are already starting to draw parallels between some of those things. You know, we need to fight this current crisis like we fought, in World War II. We need to come together as a country and, use our best ingenuity. So look for some of those parallels. It's really interesting. And then, man, we saw the stock market take a real hit last week. And people are saying, is it going to be like the Great Depression? Is it not going to be? So look for that, and expect. I might even have you do some kind of maybe a research thing, since the EOC is gone. I might have you do some kind of an EOC, not an EOC, some kind of a project based on that kind of stuff. What else? So I don't know. I'll probably have you watch a couple things online. I'll probably give you some YouTube videos that I'd like you to check out, that I think will help deepen your understanding of some of this content. I don't know. Look for maybe even some surveys about, hey, do you have access to Hulu and Netflix and Amazon Video, and or just YouTube, or none of the above, because that maybe will help me find some resources that'll be good for y'all. Guys, I'm here for you, and my intent is not to make it easy for you to fail at this point, right? So if you're concerned about that, don't be. But you're going to have to do some work. Like if I don't get anything, that's going to be an issue. But y'all, for real, we're going to get through this together. This is a strange and crazy time. I'm 39 at the moment. I've never been through anything like this. But that's okay. We're going to get through this, and I'm here to help you. So even if you're just like freaking out, you need to talk to somebody. First of all, don't freak out, but I'm happy to talk with you. There's a lot that's concerning, and maybe you just want a different, opinion, mindset. Maybe you just need to talk to someone because you're tired of being in the house all day. That's okay. We'll figure this out. Shoot me an email. We'll figure out other ways to communicate in the days ahead, and we're going to make this work. Okay. So I miss you guys. I wish we could be together. Maybe we'll be before the end of the year. It's not for me to say. So we will figure this out. All right. All right. I look forward to seeing you soon. Last piece of information that I would tell you is that Thursday of this week is going to be our first kind of assignment drop in Google Classroom. Things are going to look a little different whether you're A day or B day, because we just had a B day the last Friday that we were together, and that B day covered a lot of material, so they're actually a little ahead of where the A day is. So when I drop that on Thursday, look for here's what you need to get done by the first week, and you B day people, you're already ahead. You've already got like half of it done. Okay. At least you've got the content. You might still have something you need to do, but that's okay. So look for that on Thursday, and then we'll look for, I think, maybe 2 drops a week, I think is what we're looking at. So anyway, I'll try to give you a video every week to tell you sort of where we're going, but right now we're just trying to figure it out one day at a time. So again, I wish I could be with you guys. I can't at the moment, but we will hopefully see you guys soon. I miss you. Take care. Make good choices. Wash your hands. Don't go out in public. All that stuff. Okay. Very last thing I'll say. I might actually just post some videos on the YouTube channel that I have for school, just about, hey, here's some stuff. Sometimes I talk about things that aren't necessarily U.S. history related. Maybe stuff about, here's what I'm seeing about the spread of the virus. Here's what I'm thinking. Here's a historical parallel or whatever. Some of it is going to have to be there, obviously. Some of it may not be, and maybe I'll put that up. I don't know. Maybe it's comforting to hear a Muppety voice that you haven't heard for a while. So, all right, take care. I'm really going to go this time. Talk with you guys soon.